let's talk about that real quick, because there's two things that you mentioned that kind of stand out for me. So number one is, I mean, you teach thousands of people about like passive income, how to get money without having to actively work for it all the time.
Yeah.
So when you had to halt your business, you still had cash coming in.
For sure.
Right? You was able to do that because of things that you put in place.
Thank God.
Right? So let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
So what did it feel like being able to have the opportunity to actually pull back on the business without fear of income, fully stopping? Because for a lot of people,
when they go through things like this, it takes them a day.
Yeah, and like if you stop moving, no money's coming in.
No money comes in.
So what did that feel like, knowing that you had that confidence to do that? Maybe some things were a little bit active, but you will still have money coming in.
It's been the biggest blessing, and I talk about it all the time. And on the days where I was able to like push through and show up and like talk about things, it's because that's what I had in mind, that the majority of women that were in my situation or are in my situation do not have it that way because of things that they chose not to do, or you know what I mean, not to learn, not to invest in, or maybe getting too comfortable in their situation and thinking it would last forever and things would just be sweet forever, you know what I mean? But I was very, very grateful that I had my business to fall back on, and that has been my full-on support system.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for passive income. I'm grateful for the ability to be able to make money on days where I mentally just don't have the ability to show up, because if I had a job, I would damn sure have called out. I wouldn't have a job no more because
they would let you go,
there were days I didn't even want to shower. I didn't even want to get out of bed. It's called a nanny to have somebody else do it. Like, I can't do it right now. You know what I mean? Like, I could barely show up for myself. So to show up to a job, never.
So you saying you could barely show for yourself on certain days? Is it because emotionally it was just hard?
It was just so hard. Like so I didn't give myself much time to like dwell in the situation at all, because I understand like I have a whole team depending on me, and like I got kids depending on me, you know what I'm saying? So it was probably a solid 2 weeks, that I was really just like not okay, and I'm gonna be in my room, y'all, like I don't care, like y'all figure it out. But I told them, I was like, I'm not checking numbers like all year. This was not a year about growth. It was just a year of maintaining.
It was about growth, but it was inside.
A different type of business. As far as my team, normally they know me to be very, very numbers driven, very goal driven. And this year they just noticed very quickly, like there's an internal growth shift happening. And so I told them I deleted the apps, the Shopify app. I deleted everything Stripe from my phone. I got a personal and a business line, and I kept it very much separate for a while, and like I didn't want to hear the cha-chings all day. I didn't want to be clocking my goals all day and my numbers all day. I had my assistant run the totals every night and just like tell me what we did. And I'm like, cool. I was at a point in time where we weren't making $3,000 to $6,000 a day. I'm furious. I'm walking around mad. I'm not okay. Like, don't talk to me. You didn't do your job. Like, and it wasn't like that this year at all. This is the first year that I was like, it's not about that, like I just wanted to maintain. But I'm so happy because I just had a call my accountant maybe 2 weeks ago, and we're like 30,000 shy of $1 million this year.
There you go. You still got some days.
How the fuck did we do that? I'm so proud of us. Like, honestly, like, because when I tell you I did not check I'm normally one of them people that are fanatical. Refresh. Like, I want to see the numbers every day. And this year, it was the furthest thing from my mind. As long as I could pay everybody, I knew what was coming in. Obviously, I knew money was coming in because I'm still paying everybody and bills and stuff. So I know we're working and what we're doing is working, but I wasn't so numbers driven to where that was my main focus this year. And it showed because I was able to heal. I was able to take care of myself
so I'm looking
the
at
way I need it.
Learn with Chelsea.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm a work in progress. Don't get me wrong. I'm learning. Like, I'm adjusting to some of the things that I've normalized for a long time that I didn't even know were wrong, or not wrong, but were not for me. Things that I convinced myself were for me. And now I'm realizing like, oh, damn, like I didn't actually like that. And I don't ever want to deal with that again. You only know what you know. You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes when you're in a situation for a long time, you kind of have those blinders on, and you don't realize that there's anything outside of that might suit you better.